Hey, what's up guys, Starkiller here. So basically I'm going to tell you how this kid slammed my head into a basketball pole. And yeah, let's get right into it. So basically it was my 3rd grade year, right? This kid was in 4th grade and he was the year above me. So basically he was the year above me, right? And I'm not gonna lie to you, he was a big kid. And I'm not fat shaming anybody. I'm just saying for a story that he was a big kid, okay? And basically at recess we play with the 4th graders a lot. We played soccer matches with them and stuff. So I knew him. Like we talked a little bit. We weren't. I wouldn't call us friends because we weren't like that. We weren't close like that. But we did talk occasionally because we did play soccer together at recess every day. And one recess, sometimes I did play basketball. Let me specify that because sometimes I would play soccer, or other times I would go and play basketball. And this particular day, I decided I would go to play base. I was going to play basketball. So basically, I was hanging up at a basketball hoops, right? I didn't want to play a game with my other friends that were in with my grade, so I just decided to shoot some hoops by myself. So grabbed the basketball, started shooting some 3-pointers, doing some layups, doing all that, trying to practice my mechanics, right? And basically, the kid walks up to me. Now, my memory's a little fuzzy in this one because it happened so long ago, I can't exactly remember it too well. But kid walks up to me, we start talking and stuff like that. He starts making fun of the way I shoot the basketball, right? Because he started, I don't know why, he was naturally a jerk. I will say that he was a jerk, and he was just talking trash and stuff like that. And I don't remember exactly what I said, but I did say something like I made fun of him for being big or fat. I did do that. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I did antagonize him. I will say that I did antagonize him because I made fun of him for being fat, and as a result of that, he decided to grab me, and he kind of like shoved me, but he grabbed me by my head and like slammed my head against the metal pole base of the basketball hoop. And I'm not gonna lie, that hurt a lot. Like I swear I was dizzy during that because it really hurt like a big amount. Because no person likes the feeling of their head being smashed against a metal pole. That's technically, if he did it hard enough, he could have gave me a concussion. To be honest with you, now should I have called him that? No. Should I make fun of him or antagonize him? No. Should he have slammed my head against the basketball pole? Absolutely not. But that's how it went. Alright, so basically that's the story now. So he does that, right? And not at the time, my brother was in 8th grade, right? Wait, no. Yeah, he was in 8th grade. Okay, sorry, my fault. He's in 8th grade, so I walk over to him and tell him what he did, and my brother gets pissed. Like he gets really pissed. He said, okay. He looks for Noah, right? He looks for Jason, right? And he looks around for him, and he sees him, and I crap you not, he yells his name at the top of his lungs, like full blown yells his name, and then starts marching over to him. I don't know what he said to him, but I'm telling you, knowing my brother, he probably told him off and cursed at him. I'm not gonna lie to you, he probably told him off and cursed at him. Knowing that, because he can be a little irrational sometimes, and knowing him in his middle school years, he was a little bit much, so I know he probably cursed him out. So yeah, that happens. I go to the nurse's office to get an ice pack, stuff like that. I go back to my classroom after that, right? I tell my teacher what happened, and she basically it basically lasted a couple of days because I told her, and then she told my mom. I told my mom. Never mind. I told my mom, and then my 3rd grade teacher, she pulled me and the kid out the hallway, had a discussion, and she talked to him, then she talked to us both, then she talked to me. She asked me, did I do anything to cause him to actually make the action of doing that, right? I didn't know that, to be honest with you. In my stupid little child mind, I thought I was gonna get in more trouble because I called him fat and all that stuff like that. I thought I was gonna be the one who got in trouble because of it, and I was dumb for that. So I lied and say I didn't do anything, tell him that he just slammed my head against the basketball pole. She said, "Are you sure?" And I said, "Yes," and she went with it, right? he got in trouble. A lot of times I asked my mom, right? I told my mom about it, and she asked me, "Are you sure I didn't do anything to antagonize him to do that?" I said no, stuck with my story, and basically, eventually, the truth came out because I was a kid and I was scared, and I said yes, I did call him fat and all that stuff like that, and basically, yeah, I told the truth, and I got a little trouble. My mom was mad at me. My third grade teacher was a little mad at me for lying, stuff like that. But and yeah, that's basically it. The kid got in trouble. I got in minimal trouble, but he got in more trouble because he physically assaulted me, basically. And yeah, that's basically it for the story, guys. More of the story: don't antagonize people because you never know what they're gonna do. People are crazy. You never know. And in this case, I was a dumb little kid. Thought I was gonna get in more trouble. Lied about it. Called a kid fat and made him slam my head against a basketball pole. And yeah, thank you guys for listening. Make sure you like and subscribe. And yeah, see you guys in the next video.